Welcome to Evil Table Talk with Ollie and
Mecca.
We live in the dreams of our parents.
The dreams.
And yes, we are, and we're done.
Yes, so about here takle. So ima okobo. Ihe nene na intro makandoin. O here o eba ina bo. Echiche ha. Ihe ha choka imbo ni my lab na labeke na diaspora. Or for the mind.
So I say more like, because it's more like, we live in the dreams of our parents, as in, because when our parents came here, they came here for, better opportunity, things like that, but they ended up honestly doing whatever they can, because they had to start over. Some people ended up, living the dream. Some of our parents, came here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know a few that are currently living that dream right now. And then there are ones who
businesses and they've established.
Yeah, established and things like that. And then they're still trying. They had to just take whatever job they can take just to support the family.
Right.
Because they came with families, so they didn't have that leisure. Well, some came with families, so they don't have the leisure of just building before the family came.
Yes,
because there's a difference between there's a big difference. One is just you. You can do whatever to try to make it, but when you have a family, because for example, my dad, 6 kids and a wife, having to get a house, having to get a car, you're forced to establish quick, which means you have to do whatever job that is available for you to do. There's no, you don't have that leisure of saying, okay, let me help you, guys school, taking your time to figure out and build. You don't have to. You have to literally just take whatever you have. He worked at McDonald's. He worked at McDonald's or Burger King. He worked at a fast food place. He had several jobs just to try to make sure he had money to get a house and all of that stuff for us and take care of us. And it's just the thing, So some of them didn't get to live that dream.
Right.
But
no, it's true.
Yeah, but I believe a lot of us now, a lot of the Africans in diaspora, we are living that dream because our parents pushed this so hard on us, to do good, to make it.
School, even in high school, junior high, he man. Let's teach me at school, even not school, right? I'm be third or second in that class. I went to 95. Say, oh, daddy, I went to 95. I said, the other 5, no. I the 100%.
Us doing good, in school, because I know, my dad also, he pushed me crazy. Because I ran track, and he's like, okay, well, that's how you're using to run track. You come home, you're tired. You're not studying, you're not studying for ACT, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And honestly, it paid off. I ended up, even though I had to sacrifice track, I ended up doing good on my SAT. I ended up getting into a good school. I ended up getting into honors college and got some scholarships.
Nice.
But it's that thing where with the parents, they push it so much on us, okay, we want you guys to do good. We want you to do good. And they take away even just doing majors or jobs that were okay wasn't enough. It's we all had to do STEM. We all had to do ones that were above
engineering, medicine, law, or nursing.
How would the teachers?
I won't hear about firefighter, anything, whatever.
Counselors,
philanthropist. I don't know, art, anything.
Things like that. But it's for us.
Below me, do
it. But for us, it's pharmacy, doctor. I know so many pharmacists. Because of stability. Because they want us. I feel because they came here for a better life. So they're expecting to them a better life is doing this kind of jobs because to them that's more stable.
Yes.
To them that those because they ask their friends too. Oh, what's the best
thing to do? Go and the more they go.
Of course.
Now money they roll it in. Now money roll it.
That's true. That's true because because teachers are stable too.
Teachers are stable now.
But to them it's not good enough.
But see with teacher, I got say, oh, it's okay, I'm going to
that's what to see that as okay, as you surviving,
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of how it is. So to me, I feel a lot of our parents crawled just so we can run.
And
You know,
you got
like,
I love it. Nile.
like,
Over you go, you got one in Africa.
hey, yeah, we are thriving.
I know, Nelu.
We're thriving. They go like travels everywhere.
Aruba.
The cars,
everything.
like
Barbados. I know Nishi now. I know Nishi because before.
Because I believe we really are reaping the fruits of like our parents' pressure.
And all Hanga Kalechinek see no matter whether a Ghanaian, Nigerian, the Hanile when that concept of give ebino, akoko, Bali, focus. And that just shows that anytime you have a complete home structure, it helps a generation. Period. Home structure, that's what they have. Home structures, they give it to their kids. And
definitely complete home structure helps raise a child.
The education,
if we're talking about
the education and
premise. Doing well is a little different because there are people who parents got divorced or something.
And they're doing very well. You're right.
Well.
So
as long as if the parents still have that mindset, it does help. I mean, it's literally evidence have shown that people that come from a 2-parent household tend to
do way better.
Succeed better in life. Because yes, you do have 2 parents pushing you, which helps a lot. When it's 1 parent, the focus is on them like feeding you, anything,
playing both sides.
Then really.
But there's some very successful stories we know. You're right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the dream that we have now, igasi on here kwado. Because also different countries in West Africa, just has only had cab, like my dad was a cab driver growing up, like nurses, like so Gihon also has Shibali, Tione Hanime, Ono Diche. So I think that the dream is real, we're living it because Ono Diche and then was it planned across the fear of like West Africa? When we get here, education, right? The same way the Indian culture, they push education so much. A lot of Africans now push education, and it helps. The flourishing we're seeing today to the point where we can even do other things outside of like. That's true. Yeah. So we're flourishing so much that we can do way more than even just that education or those professions that we're now in. We can go into our creative endeavors. Yeah, that's true. I know so many creatives, and just like in the DMV alone, that's many doing so much, But the beautiful thing is they had to kind of like, we had to hide those talents. Maybe Tia Nazo just got school. Because that's how our parents forced us to like, this do this is where the money is, And to a degree, like I'm not gonna lie. You don't fault them. I don't fault them because even when I started with like the side hobbies or maybe not never hobbies, side professions. Right. It was my main career that was funding it before even any money came in there. So like the equipments and stuff. It was until it started funding itself. It's true. But it helps to have your own foundation that is reliable. It does, which is why like I'm definitely like I want my kids to just do whatever they want, but I am going to push, just like I told my little sister, to just make sure that you do something that will bring you income, because you don't want to pay all that money. Some people are still paying off their student and pay all that money and not have like not have it yield anything, not have any return on your investment. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you can just then have it fund your dream, which is what a lot of people these days. It's a thing. It's okay. Like do a job that will help fund your lifestyle, fund your dream, and then do whatever you want to do. It goes back to what you just said. Now you have the stability to build that. And clearly, Chineke say, "Affording in the what's all the reality, like follow your dreams. Me met your own ways going on with it. That makes sense. But maybe that little bit of sacrifice to finish it, and you can now pursue your interests. It doesn't hurt. Yeah. We're living the dream now. Can't let you really, You get me? For real, Get Instagram. We got home in Africa. Hey, seriously. Before we were all the people I see traveling, bro. Yes. Everyone that in Africa now. Everyone thriving like on social media. They're all like the irony is, growing up, we were focused on our books, focused in school, and we were the African Buddhist graduates. We were all those things, but
now we're the ones with the glow.
Nah, man. The
glow is just it's immaculate.